Hello everybody, welcome back to Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. This is Cletus's cohort. This is Cletus Joe Cooper. I just had an idea about that solar panel. What if I put the solar panel, like here, expose the wall wiring, put a battery here and plug into it, put a battery here and plug into it, then expose this wall wiring and plug the generator into that wall. All we got to do is move these two batteries, and I think we could get the solar panel, generator, and batteries all on the same network right here. I'm going to give that a try. Let's turn on the lights. Yeah. First, I want to see about exposing the wall wiring, I guess. Let me grab my toolbox. Whoops. I'm wielding boxer shorts. Guess we'll put those in our pocket for now. Alright, let's see about exposing this wiring here. Yeah, okay, we can reveal that wall wiring. So that's part one of this. Now, I need to drop my toolbox off right here. Oh no, I'm actually going to need it. Grab that. Oh no. Okay. Wield the box. Now we need to make sure that the toolbox, let's reinsert the tools. The adjustable wrench, mainly. I also thought I had one other tool here. I can't remember what it was, but apparently I don't. But anyway, we'll put those in there. Alright, let's go get this solar panel. Connect it to the grid. No. Solar? Okay, what we do is decon. Now, I don't think this is it. Is that going to take it apart? Or just take it down? Deconstructing the mounted polycrystalline solar panel will yield one solar panel array. I don't think that's what we want. I can't pick it up. If I examine it, I can't connect it to the grid. Maybe I have to connect it to the grid and then take it down. There we go. That's how we do things. Very good, very good. You drop your solar panel array on the floor. Well, solar panel array is the correct thing. Now, yeah, and then we can place it. Okay, good. Alright, let's bring our tools down here. I'm not sure it takes any tools to do this, but it might. Whoops. Wielding the wrong thing again. Not the saline solution. Solar panel array. Right. I'm going to place the solar panel right there. You merge it into the adjacent power grid. Correct. Alright, let's take down this battery. Okay, let's take down this battery. Get my toolbox. That one will go there, and then this one will go there. We need to expose this wall wiring here. I want to make sure my Plug in to there. Okay. Now, that lamp didn't go out, so it didn't disconnect from the other side. Now the active power generator is merged with both of these grids, I think. So let's see if we can place this battery right there. Then we'll place the other one here. Okay. We should be able to plug this one in to there. Okay. We should be able to plug this one into the other one. And then plug this one also into that. Alright, I think it worked. So this battery has 46 watts of flow. So does that one. Now everything's connected to the generator. Yep, grid power. The grid flow is 36 watts to the generator, and that's with the light on. Even, well, minus 10 for the light. So the lights only require 20. Let's turn this overhead light on, and there we go. We're actually still with just the solar panel, getting positive battery power flow. Until the sun goes down, but with this many batteries, we could probably get through the night, I think. So, excellent. That's mission accomplished, getting the solar panel put up. I think it's very handy to know that you can bridge this far with your power cords. That saves a lot of trying to figure things out, doesn't it? And then using this wall as an intermediary, having the wall wiring like this allows us to not have to run that through a window or a door, and it enables us to use wall wiring as a bridge, so we can go these extra tiles over here to the generator. Using the generator as a bridge is also handy. I'd say the whole electrical system is working pretty well. Yeah, that was painless. Alright, great. Now I want to craft the dummy. This is part of my goals, when we didn't get around to in the last episode. Okay, the training dummy, I'm missing a tool with wood sawing, allegedly, so let's grab the bow saw. Okay. Alright, the training dummy. Oh, wait. The reason I didn't do the training dummy yet was because I wanted to have a charcoal pencil first to help with that. So let's go ahead and let's see. How long is it going to be till we have charcoal? It says about 5 hours. Alright, I think we can read for that amount of time. We need to have a meal. We'll just eat out of the larder. We will check our map for hordes. I don't see any. Now, should I try posting these guys up on the roof? I think that would be a sterling idea. Let's have one of them. Tien Guru. Let's talk to her. Tell someone to follow Tien Guru. Come with me, Tien. Now we need to post her up somewhere where she can see. If I can get her kind of in this corner would be good. Is she going to be able to see from there? Yeah. Pretty good, I'd say. Alright, now I'm going to tell her to guard. How do we center our character again? Is it that? No. That? There we go. I don't know how it gets off center sometimes. Now, I wonder if we could get the other guy on the roof too, or do we want to? If we could post him up kind of like right here, then we'd have guards looking out in 2 directions. I think that would be smart. Let's try it. Talk to Brian Lai. Need you to come with me. That should be fine right there. And I'm going to tell Brian Lai to guard. Alright, you guys keep a lookout for zombie hordes. What do we have here? Twig and a feather. Now, while they're guarding against this horde right here, I'm going to try reading. We were going through the... we could try the scroll of Freshen Up. I was trying to get through basic spellcraft theory. I'm just going to study for about an hour at a time, I think, and check the map as we go. So at 11:30, I'll stop studying and see where the horde is. Alright, we've learned a bit about spellcraft. Let's check the map. Everything looks fine. I'm going to go back to reading that book. Basic spellcraft theory. Alright, we'll see how this guarding technique works. The other horde had come within firing range, I do believe. And my main reason for posting them up, which is, you know, hopefully they can make some kills from up there. But not only that, it should give us an audio alarm. And so we should hear gunfire happening. We'll interrupt whatever we're doing. I hope it will say, "You hear gunfire, stop crafting," or whatever. We've got to wait till 3 p.m. to pull the charcoal out of the kiln, so it looks like we're going to finish reading this book at about that time. It should work out pretty well. So when the clock hits 3 or 3:30 or so, if we haven't finished reading, I'll go check on that charcoal pencil. Or the charcoal that we're going to use to craft the pencil. And for me, it's a couple of days before Christmas. This episode will probably air Christmas morning. Don't know if anybody's going to want to watch this on Christmas Day. But, you know, you can always watch it the day after. Okay, 94%. We might as well finish this. But anyway, I hope that everyone has a wonderful Christmas. That's my hope. I know that I'll be sitting at home looking at my Christmas lights and drinking hot chocolate. My new passion, hot chocolate. Alright, my theoretical knowledge of spellcraft increases to 1. Where is that on my character sheet, I wonder? Oh, there it is. Spellcraft. Okay, great. Learning bonus 150%. Great. Let's try to cast... which key is spellcasting again? I thought I knew which one it was. Mutations. Spellcasting. Supernatural abilities. There it is. It's this one. There we go. I was going to try to cast Wind Running. You gain 7 experience. You lose your concentration. So I don't think it worked. So that's okay. Let's examine this. We got some charcoal. Great. I want to craft a survival marker. Here we go. It's a 5 charcoal thing. And there we go. We grab that survival marker. Look here. The Horde has moved to the military helipad and grown magnificently. I think that's the indication for a massive Horde. I don't know. It looks very intimidating. Alright, let's try to craft that dummy again. And we have all the ingredients. Hopefully it asks me what I want to use. Okay, here we go. I want to use the one without duct tape. This is weird. Panel, planks, nails, duct tape. Panel, nails, duct tape, planks. Panel, planks, nails, duct tape, heavy wooden beam. Oh, there's only 2 recipes. I beg your pardon. Neither one of them lets me use my survival marker. Well, anyway, I don't want to use the heavy wooden beam. Oh, this is a longer craft. I thought it would go lickety-split. This is the first year that I got big into buying gifts and wrapping presents. Something I haven't done since I've been living alone these last few years. And but this year I got into it. I even bought fancy boxes down at the store. I think I had more fun buying boxes to put things in than I did buying the things. I found out I love boxes. They're like pockets in Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. You gotta love them. Okay, the training dummy won't fit in any pocket. Now I'm gonna post up the training dummy. I think you need grass. Oh, it's dark at 6:23 p.m. Like pitch black at 6:23 p.m. That's odd. Huh. Okay, whatever. Drop the toolbox. I thought the sun went down more like 7 o'clock or something. I'm gonna check my batteries here. So this one has barely gone down. It's got no power flow. And these, yeah, no, I don't think we're gonna run out of battery tonight. Let's wield the dummy. Oh, we gotta have a shovel handy, but I left it sitting right there. And open our building menu. Should be a dummy here. There we go. Now wait a minute. Do I want to install the training dummy yet? Actually, probably not, because I was gonna make this an armored dummy. If we look at our practice menu, we can practice unarmed. Oh, we need to do that. We can bring that up to 1. But it's our melee that I'm looking for here. Oh, here it is. Melee beginner. Will not raise it past 1. However, I know that's going to change if I put a dummy in the ground. But I think I want the armored variety. Okay, let's just look at the next level of crafting. So let's look at dummy. Okay, we can now make an armored training dummy that's using the scrap metal that I spent last episode accumulating. And also strings, duct tape. Let's make the armored variety of the training dummy using nearby long string. Okay, now we have an armored dummy. I'm going to install it. It's too dark to construct. Turn on the flashlight then. And there we go. I'm going to put it in this corner here. Okay, now if I open my practice menu, weirdly, I'm not seeing any ability to use it. Now, perhaps I need to bring my unarmed proficiency up first. Okay, the training dummy is not giving us anything there. Maybe it's changed how we use it. I can't examine it. I'm sure I can't apply it because it's stuck in the ground. A handmade humanoid figure. Useful for training in close quarters combat. Yes. Perhaps it's because we don't have the relevant tool in hand, I suppose. So we should have a cudgel around here somewhere. There it is. See if we stand here and try to practice our melee with the cudgel in hand. Uh-huh. Interesting. Maybe we haven't finished with the proficiency. And that may be what it is. We have the melee skill, but not the melee proficiency, I'm going to guess, in order to, you know, get the advanced proficiency. Let's try it and see. Of course, we're wasting battery on this. Okay. I'm going to look at our proficiency menu and see if that is the case. We've got baton and baton familiarity here. Knife skills. Unarmed technique familiarity, which is a weapons proficiency. Now that may be what we're actually practicing here with our interesting stuff. Okay, whatever. Let's turn the flashlight off. I'm going to turn out the lights so I can get some sleep. Need to drink something. There's my water. Actually, my weariness, yeah, I've got light weariness, so I should be able to sleep. Nah, we're right on the verge of fresh. Transition's a little low. Alright, the next thing that I want to do is build some smoking racks. And as far as where to put them, I think I need one relatively close to my crafting corner. Let's say I was crafting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh! I guess that'll work if I can put a smoking rack outside this door. Let's see what it would take to do that. I want to open my build menu and look for smoking rack. That is either long sticks or 16 planks. Food handling 2, we don't have the proficiency, so we need to pick up food handling 2. I have a book for that. Liverlicious recipes your kids will love. And each one of these little fabrication projects is going to very slowly push our fabrication to 4. Once it does, we'll train one of our NPCs in fabrication 4 and have them dig a well and add on to the bedroom. This is our long-term plan, so I have no idea how long it will take to get to that point. But anyway, we've got the fabrication required. Now, I believe I put my planks over here. How many did we need again? We need 16 planks. Okay. Alright, we'll put a smoking rack right out there. I know this isn't the best place to do it due to smoke and everything, but it is the best place to do it as far as if I have a recipe which wants to use that smoking rack, I want it to be close enough to the rest of my crafting stuff. Right, very good. That increased our practical skill in food handling to 2, by the way, which may give us some more recipes to work with. We need to move some of this charcoal over there. Oh, I must have a filter set. There it is. There it is. Should be able to reload with charcoal. We didn't quite have enough to fully load it. So we probably need to get some more charcoal going. I have no idea how many planks that a smoker can take. But we are going to need more charcoal. If I look now at the recipe for the shillelagh, huh? I don't have a recipe for the shillelagh. Must be a fabrication issue, huh? That's interesting. I'm right here next to my books. Thought one of these had that recipe, or I had the recipe. Very strange. Alright, we've got tailoring that we can work on. It's probably... No, there's a survival. Survival to 2, current 1. Let's get our survival up. I believe that's the actual hang-up. Survival 2, I think, is what we need. How lucky was it to find those books? And it looks like our battery power has lasted until morning. We are good to go. I'm going to take a quick pause right here while I pour myself another cup of something to drink. And we'll finish reading this survival book, and I'll be right back. Alright, we now have a theoretical knowledge of Survival 2. Let's check our recipe list. Here it is, the shillelagh. Now, we're still missing an ingredient, but we have everything that we need, which is a base camp charcoal smoker, or charcoal smoker. That's our smoking rack. Base camp charcoal smoker. This is a stout, knotty stick with a large knob at the end that has been left to cure in a chimney. A traditional Irish weapon. The shillelagh was originally used for settling disputes in a gentlemanly manner. Bash 24, 2-hit plus 3. Probably far superior to the quarterstaff, aka stave of magic missile, that we were going to try to use. It has an excellent 2-hit bonus, excellent base moves per attack at 104, and with 24 bash, it is a formidable weapon. Not only that, but it also has sweep attack at 3 melee, and medium blocking ability. So it doesn't have brutal strike, unfortunately, but between the bash damage, the sweep, and the speed, and the 2-hit bonus that this weapon gets, it's going to be an excellent start, I think. There's only one problem. We can get the log. I need to go get me another log. But we've got to have either butter or lard. Now, I just looked up lard on the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Cataclysm. And we can use any animal fat to create lard. We need a fresh animal for that. But we also need food handling 3. So I was going to look and see if we have a food handling 3 book. I hope we do. Yes, this will take our food handling to 4. And interestingly, it's an Irish weapon that I'm trying to craft. And the food handling book that we're going to read is going to be Iascot's Book of Cookery. This book is too complex for you to easily understand. It will take longer to read. Alright, let's stop reading for a second because we're hungry and thirsty. Want to have a meal out of the larder. Might as well try to drink some water even though our stomach is kind of full. There we go. And we're a little tired today, but I'm going to try something. I'm going to try to become dead tired and go to sleep because I got a comment. One of you guys told me that you can learn Xedra stuff by sleeping when dead tired. So I really want to try that. That's something I didn't know about the Xedra mod. So that should be interesting. Either we finish reading that. We should probably try to craft a food item, I think. To make our theoretical knowledge actually 2. So what have we got here? We can make cattail seeds. These roasted cattail rhizomes will formalize our survival 2 skill. And that's a food handling 2 skill. What is the effect of that recipe? It's a 280 calories per. It lasts 5 days, but we can always just add it to the larder. And we can use our base camp charcoal smoker to do this, interestingly enough. What if we do a batch? Oh yeah, we're going to have to make more charcoal. Look at this. We could roast a whole bunch of rhizomes. How long would this take? 3 hours. Okay, let's do 10 of them. That'll just take an hour. It should work our survival skill a little bit. There we go. You put the 10 hot roasted rhizomes on the table. It didn't seem to get our survival skill to actualize, though. Now it says we have actual practical level 1 with a 200% learning bonus. I see. They've reworked the way these skills work just a little bit. And we need to continue crafting that. It will eventually bring our practical level to 2 and our food handling to 3. So practical level 2, 50%. Yeah, they've really made the skill tree more complicated, haven't they? I see we've got more hordes wandering around, so I'm only going to do another batch of 10. Okay. Whoops, wrong key. Yeah, these hordes are wandering around, as wandering hordes tend to do. This base is a little too close to the city. I'd feel a lot better if it was just a little further away. But this is the map generation that we got, so. We're hungry but hydrated. Okay, we'll have another meal out of... if I go to... How much do we have in here? We're at 18,000 kcal there. Okay, we'll have a meal out of the larder. Craft some more rhizomes. At this point, I'm going to wish I had started another batch of charcoal. So I'm going to make sure I get that in before we go to bed. The 24-hour craft to get the charcoal going, so... We've used about 1,800 of our 9,000 charcoal, in other words. I'm correct on that. Alright, our survival is not increasing as we do this, interestingly. Our food handling is. We reached practical skill food handling 3. That means we should now know how to make lard, correct? Yes. Alright, we can now make lard. The only thing we need is chunks of fat. So we need to go hunting. The hunting shotgun would be ideal for this. We could go shoot some ducks. This is what I'm thinking. Yeah, we should shoot some ducks. What is left over here? We've got 73 cattail stalks left. The weapons category. Okay, our hunting shotgun is right there. Let's wield the shotgun. Store the cudgel and reload the shotgun. Okay, there's 5 rounds. Let's go get us a duck. Should we check on our NPCs first? How are these guys doing up here? Seem pretty good. This guy moved around a little bit. Not sure he can see what's going on very well from where he's at. Oh, wait. Can I push him to the edge? Let's try this. Push. Push. There, yeah, this is gonna work good. There. Now that's a better guarding position. This one's asleep. I'll leave them alone. Drop the hunting shotgun in the back seat for now. don't know if we could get any animal fat from the crows. Doesn't seem right. But I know that a duck is a very fatty animal, and we saw them over here beside the water before. Yep. Domestic ducks. Also, double-breasted cormorant. Wow, that's terrible current aim. Well, where did he go? I see blood spatter. The double-crested cormorant dies. Your practical skill in shotguns and marksmanship have increased to 3. The corpse vanished, however. Damn! Okay. Let's see if we can get the duck, then. Uh-oh. Now they're fleeing. They're definitely fleeing. See, can we get closer to this duck here? He's also fleeing now. I don't think I can see him that far away. I don't, or hit him that far away. Maybe. Let's try it. No, he's gonna get away. I think the sound of the gunshots have terrified the animals, if nothing else. Well, damn. Well, there goes that idea. Yeah, they're gone. Just running as fast as they can. Let's go find some more ducks. I believe this is that mass of spiders over here. Yeah. There were, if I remember correctly, there were a few corpses already down here. Look at this, yeah. Pult corpse of a common gallinule. It's rotten, though. Corpse of a double-crested cormorant rotten. They're way out in the water, too, but yeah, we should be looking for fresh corpses just lying around. Common gallinule right there. That's some kind of a duck, I assume. Gallinule took off running too, you see that? This one is fleeing from our pickup truck. Well, there's a fresh corpse of a double-crested cormorant, but it's way too far out in the water. This common gallinule is hanging out beside the road. Maybe we can surprise him. I'm watching him on the mini-map flee. I think he's too far away. How are we going to get lard? Well, we could also try for butter. Butter is a fairly common ingredient. And was there any kind of commissariat down here in the motel complex? I don't think we could expect to find food, but we didn't try going upstairs either. But anyway, the answer is, I think, no. These are all just rooms. There was no office. The sign says Travelier Motel. Travelier Motel. Let's look for butter locations. Orchard? Probably not. Barn? Probably not. Drug deal. The other motel, this one does, I think, have a commissary. Let's see. Toxic waste dump, no. Fungal bloom, no. Mine entrance, no. Irradiation plant, I doubt it. Unless there's offices or whatever. We didn't find any in these kitchens, I don't think, in the cabins. We've got a farm down here, right? Sand pit. We'd have to cross this little stream in order to find out more about these more southern locations. Alright, the quest for butter or lard begins. I'm going to take a pause right here. I'll be back when I find something. Alright, my journey for butter has taken me a long way. We started up here by Cletus's cohort and I went south. I went past the crashed airplane, crossed over the stream, got on the highway and drove past the sand pits, the radio tower, the weirdly marked forest. Found out that there was a hunting lodge over here and an orchard stall over here. I totally bypassed this weird thing here called the Elf Workshop, although God knows, it being the season that it is, we should probably check out the Elf Workshop. Yeah, maybe I'll stop by there. I bypassed it. I went up here to the farm and I found a silo to climb up on. There is a farmhouse, and I think I'll find butter there. So there you go. That'll be mission accomplished, hopefully. Also, from the silo, I spotted this. The Wizard Shack. The hell is a Wizard Shack? We may have to go investigate. And another weird forest marker, and an outcropping. Wonder what that is. So anyway, let's go look at the farmhouse and see if we can get the butter that we're searching for. I've had no luck hunting, by the way. Okay, that's the farmhouse. We get lucky. It's relatively uninhabited around here. Yeah, it seems so. There may be one or two zombies in the house. Sometimes there's fat zombies in the house. Well, I don't know. There's been a lot of evolution. I'm just going to let go of the controls and let's wield the shotgun. Go have a look inside the farmhouse. Hello? Anybody home? Merc Veterinary Manual. The dark interior of the farmhouse. Let's turn on the flashlight. I'm gonna peer around the corner. There's an upstairs to this thing. Oh boy. We need medicine. So I'll take that out of the bathroom. Hello? Is anyone home? Got another bookshelf here. Ham Radio Illustrated. Have we read it yet? No. I'm going to check out the tragedy novel. I have no idea of knowing what makes a Xedra book a Xedra book. I don't have that much experience with the mod, but I know that random seeming books can have information about it. Alright, here's the kitchen. There's a book here. Dainty Dishes, Food Fashions, Definitive Mexican Cuisine. I'm carrying a lot of books right now. Alright, now what do we have here? We have a pot. There's cattail stalks and rhizomes here. Interesting. A pillbox. Chopsticks. Wow. Not much in the farmhouse kitchen. Here's the pantry, however. Let's look at all surrounding squares. Really? Is that all? Are you kidding me? There's salt, an empty jar, a tin of meat confit, and whatever that was. Soy sauce. Let's eat the confit. And I think I accidentally drank some soy. Wow, I just knew there'd be lard in a farmhouse kitchen. Just knew it. What's the other building here? There's a greenhouse wall. Blackberry and sugar beet seeds. The car here. Survival kit box. I mean, good contents for the car, I guess. This door is locked. We could bash our way into the shed, I guess. I'm going to grab these seeds. Oh, it's not very many seeds. It's like one of each. It's not very good. There's a horse stable. Paddock. There might be more buildings on the end of this road. Let's go have a look. I don't think there'll be another farmhouse, though. Wait, is this something we can shoot? Technically, yes. There's 2 underfed horses here. You know, I was watching Rykon's playthrough. I think his most recent one. He goes at the very beginning of the game. Straight to a farmhouse, grabs a horse, feeds it, puts a leash and a saddle on it, and takes off. Wasn't it? What an amazing series. I think we could butcher these horses and get what we need. As sad as that is, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because I can shoot them. And get the fat that I require. There's other things we can do with their fat also. So there's a whole bunch of stables at the end of the road. Let's see. There's nothing in any of them. Those 2 horses are the last survivors of the apocalypse. We have a tractor. Oh, wow. This is a steam tractor. It runs on coal. A primitive tractor, it says. Has a plow and a seed drill on it. Is it really run on coal? Let's see if it'll run. You can't drive with the shotgun in your hands. Let's drop the shotgun off for a second. Yeah. It runs on coal. Oh, that's cool. Let's remember that this is here just for fun. I don't see myself doing a long enough playthrough to start breeding horses. But if I wanted to, this would be an ideal location to do it. A nice place to move our faction base even. Remote. Probably no wandering hordes would find us here. But what would be the fun in that? Alright, well, I think we're probably in the next episode going to wind up taking down the horses. At least one of them. Butchering the horse for its fat. We got some hummingbirds down here. No way there's going to be enough fat there to make a shillelagh. Should we stop by the elf workshop? Yeah, let's do that. Just for fun. Just because of what day it is. Drop our shotgun in the back. Man, I love how they did the little roundabouts in the road and all this. Very cool set piece. Acidic zombie spotted. Oh my god. What a horrendous beast. Also, a stone golem and 2 zombie predators. Hopefully, they're hostile to one another. That is, as we get closer to the elf workshop here. Yeah, they appear to be hostile to each other. Okay, this is the elf workshop. What's this down here? A big magic meadow. Oh. Elf workshop, workbench, clamp, wooden stools. Let's turn on our flashlight. Peek back inside. Here we go. Yeah, there's elves in here, alright. So we've got a demon forge. A forge made of the chitin of a huge red spider. Custom made to withstand the heat from alumentum, this forge can re-smelt the magical metals into their workable ingot form. There's a level 3 anvil here. And there's a workshop elf. Magical humanoids who are known for working in workshops, wearing green and being proficient at making toys. He's tracking, not hostile. Wow, this is so weird. My god, look at all the elves. I was gonna get a little closer so that I could, get a nice screenshot. What we have in here is some chunks of copper. There's a couple of small mana crystals on the other end of the room. A mithril ingot on the other end of the room. Another demon forge. And that's about it. Other than a whole lot of elves. Well, this is definitely the screenshot for our episode. I'm going to go ahead and take it right now. Elves. How bizarre. Okay, we've seen that. Let's take a... Yeah, let's take a cruise past this magical meadow, I think. Oh yeah, there's lots of enemies here. Looks like we've got a bunch of triffids. Yes, yes, yes. Triffids everywhere. Gargoyle, acidic zombie. Yeah, there's a few enemies down here. In addition to casings everywhere. And then we've got this weird thing. What are these? Huge mana crystals. So what do? Mine these for mana dust? A large glowing boulder. Something about this boulder doesn't look quite right. Well, that looks very cool. Mana crystals. Strange. Okay, there's another elf workshop further down. We're just looking for butter. Need to go by the wizard's workshop. Just out of curiosity, let's see. What is it? Oh, this is a mass grave. Ah, there's a mass grave next to the big magic meadow. A bloated corvid. Oh, yes. I've seen those in the area around portals. What the hell was that? Just saw a flash of light from over here. There's a bracken white. Giant aphids are under attack by the triffids, I think. It says that the triffid seed shaper waves its fronds, and pollen erupts in a cone. Very dangerous place to mess around with mana crystals, I assume. There's an elemental altar to the east. Interestingly enough, we don't know what this building is yet. We'll drive toward it. It turns out to be a rural church. Probably not a source of butter. There's a cabin over here, though. Is that... Ah, it's a Magiclysm cabin. I wonder if it would have butter, though. It could be worth checking out. I'm going to skip the rural church for now. I didn't see any, Oh, NPCs there. Stop driving. We've seen something over here. Ah, a police roadblock being managed by a screecher zombie and some zombie cops. Nothing too necessary for us there. We can easily get around it. Whoa, slow down so we can turn faster. Oh, it got dark on us. Again, earlier than normal. Ah, it must be a seasonal thing. Well, it has gotten dark. I will be spending the night in this Magiclysm cabin, I do believe. Let's stop driving right here. Wield our burst rifle. Oh! I saw it for just a moment. Yes, there it is. A clay golem. A large humanoid golem made from clay. Its proportions are off, and it seems fragile. It says very dangerous. An automaton animated by magical forces. Oh dear. And he is definitely hostile, I do believe. Yes, he is. Well, we can lead him away from the area. Or, if he's going to lose track of us, maybe I could just hop the fence. Let's run. See if we can give him the slip. There. I'll just hop the fence. Go into a walk. I don't have my flashlight on, I don't think. Now, we should be okay. Hopefully there's not a wizard here as well. I'm gonna peek in the windows. There's the bedroom. Here's the kitchen. Let's see if the door's open. The door's locked, of course. Give me some butter. Oh. Mineral water, pudding, yogurt. No butter. No wizard either, I think. Alright, folks. I'm going to wrap the episode up right here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, at least half as much as I did. We'll be back in the next episode in our continuing quest for butter to make the shillelagh. In the meantime, I'll see you in the comments. Merry Christmas.